Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are alright. In this video, Group 1 will present a material entitled Basic Concept of Entrepreneurship. Well, first of all, let's say thanks to God because of His blessing we can present this material without any obstacle. And then we are also grateful to Ma'am Esa Setiana who has guided us in the entrepreneurship course. Before we start, we will introduce ourselves first. Starting with me, my name is Annisa Lestari as the first speaker.
Hi, my name is Indri Oktavia Harahap.
Hi, my name is Natasya Febivalen Naibaho.
Hi, my name is Crisyen D.F Purba.
Zefanya Christina Sinaga.
Hello, my name is Crisyen D.F Purba.
Okay, the first material is about the notion of entrepreneurship. In Indonesian, etymologically, the term entrepreneurship comes from the word hero in business. The word hero meaning brave, main, or mighty, while business means activities with exert mental energy and physical to achieve something meaning. Entrepreneur is the person who runs the business or company with possible profit or loss. There are several opinions about entrepreneurship. The first is according to Ahmad Sanusi in 1994. Entrepreneurship is a value that is embodied in behavior that is used as the basis for forces, driving forces, goals, tactics, tips, process, and business results. Next, according to Jeffrey G. Meredith in 1995, entrepreneurship is an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is a person who has the ability to view and assess business opportunities, gather the necessary research needed to take advantage of it, and take appropriate action in order to ensure success. Okay, next, according to Skinner in 1992, entrepreneurship is an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is someone who takes risks needed to organize and manage a business, to receive a service fee in the form of non-financial profits. And then, according to Suharto Prawiro in 1997, entrepreneurship is a value needed to start a business or startup phase and business development or venture growth. Plus, according to the decree of the Minister of Cooperatives and Small Business Development number 961/KAP/M/11/1995, entrepreneurship is a person's spirit, attitude, behavior, and ability to handle business or activities that lead to efforts to find, create, and implementing new ways of working, technology, and products by increasing efficiency in order to provide better service and or earn greater profits. That's all from me and will be continued by my friends.
Thank you, my friends. Today, I will continue our presentation today about philosophy of entrepreneur. Philosophy is a pattern of human thinking, principle of life, or way of human thinking that appear because of phenomenon of life that have done. For some people, philosophy used as reference or principle of their life. According to Kamus Besar Bahasa Indonesia, philosophy is knowledge and inquiry with reason about the nature of all that exists, its causes, origins, and laws. Philosophy of entrepreneur refers to principle of entrepreneur. Basrowi 2011 explained there are 13 principles related to entrepreneur activities. There are: first, don't be afraid to fail. Many people think that about analogy of entrepreneur is one's dream to be able to swim, although the theory of freestyle swimming already lied. It has been mastered well and the literature has been complete. There's no point in theorizing if you don't jump right in experience. So don't be afraid to fail because failure is delay success. Second, impatient. The greatest reward for an entrepreneur is not the goal, but rather the process or the journey. So, get excited in business with passion. Usually, business will be successful. Third, creative and innovative. Creative and innovative are main principle for entrepreneur. An entrepreneur must not stop be creative and innovative in everything. Fourth, act with full calculation in taking risks. Risk is always there wherever it is. Although we avoid one risk, then we will get another risk. But what to consider is a good calculation before deciding something, especially which has a high level of risk. The principle not less important in trying is patience and perseverance. Patience, persistence, and perseverance, even though you have to face the various problems, trials, and obstacles, even belittled by others. With patience, usually you will understand well how to handle the problem. 6. Optimism. Optimism is a principle that can motivate awareness. So anything that we do with full optimism will succeed. 7th, ambitious. An entrepreneur must be ambitious, whatever the type of your business. Of course, ambition is based on careful and careful calculation. 8. Never give up. The principle of never giving up is a part that must be done at any time. Whether the conditions are favorable or unfavorable and perhaps fails, so shouldn't despair. The next principle is sensitive to the market and able to read market opportunities. And then doing business with ethical standard, independent, honest, and last, care with environment. An entrepreneur must have a concern for the environment, so that he participates in preserving the environment where his business is located. Well, I think that's all about my presentation, and the next will be continued by my friends. Thank you.
Okay, now I will explain about entrepreneurial ethics. Suryana 2003 explained the ethics inherent in an entrepreneur in general are: number 1, the attitude and behavior of an entrepreneur must follow the prevailing norms in a country or society. Number 2, look polite in a certain situation or event. Number 3, how to dress appropriately. Number 4, how to speak politely and not offend others. And last, behavior that pleases others. Next, I will explain about entrepreneurial characteristic. Characteristic is something related to the character, behavior, character or attitude of a person towards the standard of life to achieve inner and outer goals. Because the characteristic of a good entrepreneur will lead to truth, safety, and raise his degree and dignity. Thus, it can be said that the characteristics of entrepreneurship are innate. In terms of mentality, it can be changed through education and a good environment. According to Ms. Leland, the characteristics of entrepreneurship as follow: desire to excel, desire to be responsible, preference for moderate risk, perception of the probability of success, stimulation of feedback, energetic activity, orientation to the future, skills in organizing, and last, attitude towards financial gain.
Okay, I will continue the presentation on slides 12 to 15. Let's go. So, in this slide, we discussed about characteristic entrepreneurship of the Goffrey-Zimmermann model, about explaining the characteristic and entrepreneurship. The first is confident, independent, individuality, and optimism. The second, task and research oriented with the character of need for achievement, profit oriented, have perseverance and steadfastness, has strong determination, like to work hard, energetic and initiative. Next, risk takers with a taking ability character, risk and love challenge. Original with character of high innovation and creativity, flexible and have a wide business network. Next, leadership with the character of behavior as a leader, associative with others, like to receive constructional critique and suggestion. Next, future-oriented with perception and perception character have a way. A future-oriented view, slice way of thinking. And next, honest and persistent with character have believed the life is the same with work. Next, characteristic of potential entrepreneurs, model Alma. In the context of potential entrepreneur characters, presenting 8 steps to the tops of entrepreneurship career consists of capacity for hard work, able to cooperate with others, good brains, must be confident, good at making decisions, good at communication, willing to add knowledge, and the last one has ambition to move forward. Okay, next, grouping of characteristic entrepreneurs. First, self-confident, dare to take a decision, creative and innovative, have an achievement motive, leadership, aware of the flow of time, obsessed with opportunity, and the last is able to do the job better.
2.1 Types of entrepreneurs. Various experts put forward the profile of entrepreneurs with different groupings, some based on their nature, based on activities, or based on their entrepreneurial nature. Group sheet by Suryana 2003 group entrepreneurs based on their roles as follows. A. Entrepreneurial routine or art. Entrepreneurs who in their day-to-day activities focus on solving problems and improving performance standards. These entrepreneurs seek to produce goods, markets, technology. For example, an employee or manager is regularly paid in the form of a salary. B. Arbitration entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs who always look for opportunities through activities or knowledge and utilization or opening. For example, in market supply and demand there is no equilibrium, then these entrepreneurs will buy goods cheaply and sell them at high price. Arbitration entrepreneurial activities need not involve the manufacture of goods and do not need to absorb the entrepreneur's personal funds. Its activities involve speculation in exploiting the difference between the selling price and the buying price. C. Innovative entrepreneur. A dynamic entrepreneur who generates new ideas and different creations, not only introducing new techniques and products, but also in market and procurement sources, improving management techniques, and new distribution methods. Entrepreneurs carry out dynamic process on new products, processes, outcomes, procurement sources, and organizations. Based on the type of business, entrepreneurs can be classified into the following types: Srividya and Venugopalon, 2011. A. Business entrepreneur, an individual who came up with the idea of starting a business and then with a business to generate ideas. B. Merchant entrepreneur, an entrepreneur who carries out trading activities, namely buying and selling goods, manufacture and agricultural goods. C. Industrial entrepreneur, an entrepreneur who carries out the creation of activities. D. Enterprise entrepreneur, people who demonstrate innovative skills in managing and manage a company business. E. Agricultural entrepreneur, entrepreneurs who carry out agricultural activities such as marketing crops, fertilizer, and other agricultural inputs.
Based on the use of technology, entrepreneurs can be classified into two types. First, entrepreneur technical. This entrepreneur is a type of craftsman, They concentrate more on production than on marketing. Second, entrepreneur non-technical. This entrepreneur does not care about the technical aspects of the production. They concentrate more on marketing aspect. Along with the development of science and in technology, various types of entrepreneurs emerge. First, business entrepreneur. That is an entrepreneur who is engaged in the production of goods, service, and their marketing. They buy goods, then resell them without changing form. Second, creative entrepreneur. That is an entrepreneur who is engaged in business of creating or taking advantage from knowledge and information. An example is a person who engages in filmmaking, video game advertising, book publishing, and music editing. Third, technopreneur. That is an entrepreneur who is generates wealth by utilizing information technology that is growing rapidly today. Related innovations with information technology today is like Google and Apple. Fourth, social entrepreneur. That is an entrepreneur who is engaged in the business improvement of the social, environmental, educational, and economic condition of the community. Conclusion from our presentation: entrepreneurship is a process of doing and create something new creatively and fulfill innovation to be useful for others and have value more. Entrepreneurship also has a dynamic process of creating something and is accompanied by a grace period, research, and capital. That's all the presentation from our group. If there is a wrong word from us, we apologize. Thank you.